Ana and me. Bruna. Ju, Bruna, and me. Okay. All right, girls. Say hello to YouTube. Hello, persons from YouTube. So, persons from YouTube, today's topic is about finances. We are talking about it with Ju and Bruna. So, Ju, introduce yourself, please.
My name is Juliana. I'm from São José dos Pinhais, close to Curitiba, Paraná States. I'm 35 years old. I work as SAP consultant. In the past, I was working with financial, and I know a little bit about this topic. And I'm here to improve my English a little bit.
Wonderful. Maybe economist here. Oh my God.
I'm not economist, but I like to save money.
Oh yeah, I'm like too, but it's a little bit difficult sometimes. Thank you, Ju. And Bruna, tell me about you.
Hello, girls. So I'm Bruna. I'm 31 years old, and I'm from São Paulo, but now I'm living in Dublin. And for me, this topic is interesting because I have a degree in accountant. So I worked in a financial area for almost 10 years, and now I'm working in a pricing area. So I'm here to improve my English just like you, Juliana.
Oh my gosh. All right. Maybe I bring this topic for you too.
Good.
So thank you, Bruna. And well, about the question. Are you happy with the state of your finances? Ju, are you happy?
I need to be sincere.
If you want.
No, I'm not happy. I would like to be financially independent. I think everyone wants to be one day. I think it's a goal, have a comfortable life without worries if you stay unemployed and have enough money to have a comfortable life. I think you'll be the happy scenario for me. It's not my case nowadays, but I'm work on it.
Oh, it's wonderful. I am the same. Like I don't have the dream finances I supposed to do in my mind, but I want to do that. But it's really difficult, I guess. Like for me, it's a really difficult because my salary is not so high because I finished it's internship, so they'll have so much money, and sometimes it's difficult because you want something, you want do something, but you don't have money. The finances, it's good not for you want to do, but emergencies.
Yeah,
you need this money for emergencies, so it's really important to take care of your money because you don't know tomorrow if it's okay like today. My mother always said that to me, save money. It's a little money per day or per month, and now in 1 year maybe you take back this money and do something you want, or in an emergency. So I always think like that, but it's complicated. It's complicated. I'm true.
but it's possible.
I'm really sincere.
Takes time, but it's possible.
Yeah, I guess my problem is my anxious. It's not the finance, it's the anxious. But I will. I will come to that one day. I hope so. It's not so long, but yeah. Thank you, Ju. And you, Bruna?
So yeah, I'm happy, but like you said, everyone's like to win or again, I don't know, more money. So I think we never been happy with our money. Every day we can earn more, you know. So nowadays, I think it's for me, it's better than my entire life because I can win in euro. So in here, my I don't know expenses is in euro, so it's cheaper. In Brazil, I had a lot of problems with money because my parents didn't have money enough to pay some things. And yeah, I think it's now I can daily more good with my finances. Yes. Well, for example, when I had your age, Gabi, 22, it was so complicated for me because I didn't have a conscience about my things, and I spent all the money that I gained at the time. You know, it's complicated, but you are doing good.
Yeah, I guess in this age, 17 to like 23, 24 years, it's like confused for that because you want so much things. You're younger, of course, you want to travel to do other things,
Yeah.
but sometimes you don't have the money as the person who has 30. So you compare yourself sometimes.
Yeah.
I compare sometimes my life with my brother. Like me and my brother, I have 22, my brother has 27 or 26, I don't remember. And I always compare like, maybe if I had this age, I have to do that. It's not like that, of course, but yeah, it's blown my mind sometimes. But you said about something really interesting. Here in Brazil, I guess the persons don't have the sense of financing or economy. It's not because the person don't want. Maybe it's because the economy in Brazil don't want to know how the things works.
It's
You
so
said
sad.
about you said about your parents. Here in Brazil, some kind of parents don't have degree or don't have like a work, a definite work. It's like a job you do 3 days and you take the money and do something. Here in Brazil, there is this culture. It's not the culture. I guess it's necessity. Of course, because the poverty. Yeah, go ahead, Bruno.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think you have this topic after about the parents, something like this. Yes, you can talk more about it. Are you on mute, Gabi?
I forgot. Sorry.
No worries, no worries.
No, I said about like the common economy here in Brazil. You can see like a part of my friends said, "Oh, I would rather to do a course on like in Canada, for example." And I said, "Oh, why you like when?" And the person, "When I have money." So it's a necessity, a dream, but the dream always come true if you have money enough here in Brazil. The opportunities doesn't matter because if you don't have money, maybe like if you have money, the opportunities for you is better. Understand? I can't see that.
Yes, for example, here anyone can do like going to Disney Disneyland in Paris is cheaper. So if you are a cleaner or what else, you can do it, you know. So in Brazil, it's impossible. You need to spend a lot of money. The most people don't have the money enough to do some things like this.
Yeah, like we're talking about the biggest things, but here in Brazil, the persons sometimes don't have money to do the easily. Like go to your this vacation, this school vacations. Take your son or your daughter, go to the park, a park or something in your city was paid. So it's difficult for some kind of persons. Today it's difficult to put food like in the house. So really complicated, but I bring this topic because of that. And you, Ju, what do you think about the discussion?
Yeah, I agree that it's difficult here in Brazil, but nowadays, it's my opinion, okay? I think for more difficult that the people have a situation, it's possible to look for information on the internet. We have a lot of financial channels that get some very simple tips to save money or try to get more money. So I think it's not, I know it's difficult, okay? As I said, it takes time, but I think it's possible for us to go for our goals. You know, if you want to travel abroad, it's possible. Maybe not tomorrow or next month. Maybe it's necessary years. But if you really want to do it, I think you can, you know. When I was younger than now, I want to go to Canada, for example. And I was living alone. I received a small salary, but I just save money every month. I have a goal. But everything has a price. While my friends are going to the party, to the park, I was at home because for me, it's not possible at that time spend money. But some years ago, I travel. So it's a balance. You need to you need to give up, you know, some things in order to have other. I think it is the point when it comes with money. What do you really want in the future?
Yeah.
What style of life do you want to have, you know?
Yeah, like the priorities. You always see the person's priorities when you say about money. Some kind of persons have, like you said, the priority to, like you put here in the example, you have the priority, the dream and the priority. You see your future and you want to see yourself like in some years, as you said, and this dream come true, when this dream come true. So here in Brazil, there's another topic here about finances. The person don't see priorities. Like have channels, have everything on Twitter, YouTube. YouTube is one of the best things to know about finances. Have free courses on the internet, but like it's complicated because my priority is get out of here in some years. As usual, I have this priority too. So everything I do is for that. Like I learned the language for the country I do. I want to travel. I want to live. So I always search about this place. The language of this place is really difficult, so I can able to learn. So I try to learn, but sometimes I always see the persons I talk like, oh, you want to learn English, for example. And the person said to me, I don't have time. Sometimes you don't have, you have. Like you pass 1 hour with your cell phone. It's a necessity. It's a really necessity. So it's the same as the money. It's a necessity to get out of your house every weekend. It's a necessity. Okay, you feel more freedom and etc. But it's a necessity to spend 2,000 reais every weekend. No, it's not a necessity. Of course, you need to get out. You need to stay with your friends, but sometimes you don't need to pay anything for that. Like stay in your home, bring your friends, or go to the friend's home. You pay something like candies or this stuff, beer or wine. I don't know what you want to drink, but it's like that. That's priorities. But I know everyone here has a friend who always invite you on the weekends. No, you spend a little bit, and you see, and the other day, like a headache, you feel like, oh my gosh, you open the new bank at PP and you see your money fly. So
I
really
have
hard.
a tip to try to avoid it.
I like tips.
Put all your expenses in a spreadsheet. I know it's very difficult because it's necessary some discipline, but if you do that for a month, try to do it for a month, you see where you are spending money and you be like, oh my God, it's so, I spend so much money in unnecessary things,
Nothing.
but you need to put on a paper, because if you don't do that, for sure, you won't realize where you are spending your money.
Yeah, I always put on my schedule because of that. Like I like 1 year ago, I spent I don't remember what I spent. Like I don't remember what I buy it. Really, I don't remember. But it's so pricey. So pricey. Now I know I don't use. I guess it's a cloth. I don't remember. I don't use. And when I realize it, I don't use the cloth and I pay like so much money for that. I feel frustrated and angry. And I try to do that. June, thank you. It's really good idea and tip. I like that. But it's like that, like here in Brazil, I guess not here, only here in Brazil. Of course, I take an example of my life, like I see for the other person's life. But some kind of persons want to put responsible for other things, but the person do the thing. Like I pay my money, for example, without bullshit, and other person, oh, but it's your fault because I never thinking about it and I buy it. Why I buy it? Because you tell me, oh, buy, it's so good. Sometimes I know girls, if you don't have this friend, you are this friend. Sorry, just kidding. But okay, go to the next question. Question number 3. Do you think it's important for children to learn about finance in school? Bruno, do you think it's important?
Yes, I agree, totally agree, because I didn't have this. I think the most, I don't know in private school, but in public school, it don't have. I think it's a big problem for Brazilians, for us. It's like my parents didn't have also this kind of things, and they didn't have a degree because don't have money to pay. But nowadays we have a lot of things free on the internet, on YouTube channels, people we can follow in Instagram. So in the past it's more complicated than now. And if the most people have this kind of things in school, I think Brazil don't have this big problem now, because people can be learning about money, about political things. So the thing is, it will be better if these things happen, but I think it's impossible, and I'm feeling so sad about it, because my nephews studying in a public school as well, and don't have a mindset to spend money, So sad, but it's true.
Yeah, I'm totally with you. Like I have an opinion. Some kind of schools today have this opinion too, but it's necessary the children know how to use the money and for what. Like,
Yeah.
As you said, Luna, my mother, my parents in general don't have the financial in the school. Like, oh, you do that and that. The basics, like the basic stuff in the life. For example, I feel gratitude when they say school, my nephew's school is like that, have the kitchen classes. It's really grateful. Like it's something you need to live is to cook. So you learn, like you improve in the children the basic, because of course math, Portuguese, English, Spanish, or everything, history, like everything is important.
Yeah.
Really important, because it's
Yeah.
something you want to do in the future maybe. But don't forget about the basics, like how to cook, how to manage your money, how to manage your time, how to manage your studies. It's like really important.
Mental health, it's other example. Don't have English, it's terrible. I had learning English. I think I started 4 years ago by myself, because it's a very, very challenge to learn some things in the public school. It's so terrible.
Yeah, I never passed it to the public schools, to be sincere, but I have some friends who passed it and always said, "Oh, the Spanish is better than English," and I feel like, why? Why? I don't know, but the mental health is, oh my gosh, it's really important to to put the children, not put images or things in the children mind, but to the children think about yourself. The basic. I guess if I had finance in my childhood, maybe the things was not so complicated, I guess.
I agree.
And usual.
I think it's very important for children have financial education at school and especially at home. I think the parents need to teach the kids early. I was listening a video yesterday, and specialists are saying that when with 6 years old, the child is able to start learning about money in a simple way. For example, if the kid wants a new toy, instead of say, okay, if you have a good behavior, I will buy it for you on Christmas. Try to do different. Every month you will receive a quantity of money you need to save in order to buy the toy that you want, because you start to teach the kid that everything has a price and the value of the money. So I think, especially at home, the parents has more power to teach the kids in general. My parents, they were farmers. My mother doesn't know to read. She didn't have the opportunity to study, but since I remember, my mom said to me, okay, you need to save money. You need to save money. If I'm not receive money, you need to save money, And I have this idea because I learned from her and from my father too. And it's very interesting because for them, it's very difficult to get things because it's a difficult life. And they have this idea that, okay, I need to have a goal. I want to buy something. Okay, I save money. And I grow up listen it. So for me nowadays, if I have this kind of mindset, it's because I learned from my parents, So I think it's very important to parents teach their children the importance of money.
Yeah, it's really like wonderful to hear that, because my mother is almost dead. Like my father died when I has 9 months. So my mother stayed with me, my brother with 6 years, and my sister with 13. So 3 kids. So yeah, and my mother don't finish the high school. My mother do high school with my sister, like together. So really complicated sometimes, because my mother always said about money, said like, you save your money. My grandmother, like I don't know if you have a grandmother like that, your birthday or something, take your money, like, oh, take that, like always everyone has
Yeah.
a member
Yeah.
of the family do that.
Yeah.
and, and my grandmother do that every year with me, my brother, and my sister. And I remember my mother told me, I don't remember when, but I'm a little younger, like 10 years, 12 and a half, I don't know. Tell me like, oh, it's money. Money is really important to survive. If you need that, a lot of persons want that. And if you want to buy something, you use that. And she buy me is like a pig. It's a big, really a big pig. And every day she'd take me a cent, 5 cents, like smaller. things. 5, 1 cent. They don't have more 1 cent, but 1, 5, the 10 cent is the best day. And I take the cent and put on my pork. So my mother teach me the importance to take money because you don't know the future. Like my father passed away, like I don't know how, because don't have anything. On passed away. So my mother stayed with 3 children, with that husband, and need to work and work, and teach me, my brother and my sister, the importance to save money. Because when my father passed away, my mother don't have 1 cent. Don't have. If the government don't pay it in the time for the persons who live in the situation, maybe I don't know what has happened with us. Really don't know. So other things, the importance, the social things. Nowadays, my mother don't use more. Use only 1 year, but it's really necessary because you don't know when you use that. So it's really important, the social things the government to do too. Sometimes the persons don't use or use it wrongly. I feel a little irritated, but okay. Yeah, I totally with you. Sometimes it's not about degrees or what you want, or I'm economist and I know everything. Sometimes you are a farmer, or you, like my mother, is a cooker. So you know about economy and you teach our children. Like it's a simple thing you do for your children.
Yeah.
Simple.
I think it's everyone learning in a pain.
Yes.
Yeah.
Everyone. So sad. But your mother, it's brave also, and Juliana. I think you will have some examples here. Your family.
Yeah, we have. You told about your family too. Like everyone, I guess everyone who has the family, the structural family,
I think
wants to pass
the
that.
generation. Sorry, maybe. I think it's the generation when change, we getting better. You know, we will probably, doing the best things for our children and learn more things and so on.
Yeah, and the technology helps.
Yes, sure.
Helps
I
a
totally
lot.
agree.
Oh, the technology was wonderful. Sometimes not so wonderful, but okay.
You need to take care what you're
Yeah,
watching and doing.
that's another point. Like in apps, we need to take care about bank apps sometimes. Because there's some kind of persons who want to steal you.
Yes.
It's really hard, complicated. So guys, I skipped some questions and I have the question number 5. What personal finance decisions have you had to make recently? Ju.
I think recently I don't make a lot of financial decisions. I'm stable without not so much plans for now, especially after the pandemic, you know. I'm waiting because I have some plans and it will spend a lot of money, and I'm not sure if I have to do it because I don't know the future. I don't know the Brazil situation, you know, so I'm just waiting. I think when we have to decide something that's big, it's necessary to wait, to think better, to evaluate all the scenarios before take a decision and act. So I'm at this moment of my life, I'm just observing and waiting, to take some personal financial decisions that can change a little bit my life in the future.
Yeah, me either. Like sometimes you need to stop to think, like why I do that and why I want to do with this. This is the money. So I guess for me, the important thing is two things. To realize that I need to get out of here. And the second thing is like to buy a course to do that. I know the finances is not buy, but the course is a necessity. If I don't buy, I don't get it. My goals.
I
So
think course, when you invest in education, I think it's not we are not spending, but you are investing,
yeah.
and invest is something that you are, I don't know if I say plant, I think it's not plant, but it's something that you are doing for your future. One day you will receive the benefits of your decision now. So always that you have to spend money relate with education. Try to face it as an investment, I think it's very important. For me, I'd like to do some course now, and for me it's a good decision. But when you try to do a lot of things at the same time, so I think better, okay, I really want to do this course, but at this moment will not be possible. I spend a lot of time studying, so I wait. But it's in my schedules, my next plans, maybe by the end of this year. But I'll continue to think about that because it's an investment. It's an investment in myself.
Yeah, like I'm with you. My mother always told me something, but it's true. Like the best investment you do for your life is study. Oh, but I have like I don't know 40 years old. Keep studying, keep up and study, because one thing the persons don't stole to you is your skills, like what you want to do and your knowledge. The knowledge is really important. When I realized that, oh, I buy this course, I spent 1 year to buy this course because it's a really expensive course, and I have a helping for my brother, so I'm really happy to start that. Because it's a knowledge. I love study. I love to study. I love to, keep information about the things. I enjoy that a lot. And you, Bruna?
So for me, in the end of year, the last year, I quit my job. It was a good job, but I would like to go for here, Ireland, working abroad. So I quit my job in Brazil for study more English, and I got a job here, and I think in 1 month or so without fluent English. So And after it, I bought the TNT and another course with business English for improve it, like you all saying, and the education is an investment to grow. Yeah, I think it's hard to grow without any education or investment on. You cannot pay for some things, but you need to have effort, to put effort for doing it too, So it's a hard decision for me, but I think it's the best thing, because if I'm not to quit my job, I didn't have the time to study enough English, you know. So I think it's the best thing that I made in my life.
And you are happy now. Are you
Mhm.
happy?
I'm happy, but I think my English needs to be more, I think it's a hard process. It's not easier. So I'm working on it every single day to achieve my goals. And get another better job here. So I never try stop. And so I never stop to study.
Yeah, keep going. And your
Yeah.
English is perfect. Really,
Mhm.
really.
Yeah.
I understand you
One
perfectly.
day can be things, but you can improve.
Don't worry about it. You stay in the best way to do that. But you felt something really interesting for me, like you you need to fight for your job. You need that because you know about like the other opportunities in your life. So sometimes I can see the persons have afraid to
Hmm.
do that.
Yes,
Oh,
I
because
agree. Hmm.
I need. And when you need, you feel frustrated in some part.
Hmm. Yeah,
So
you need
yes,
to be prepared, our mind, and like my husband helping me a lot with it. So no problem, you can quit, and I will help you if necessary. So I think it's easier when you have planejamento. I don't know
yeah,
the word.
yeah. I always said if you have a paper and a schedule,
Mhm.
everything works.
Yeah, yeah,
Everything
exactly.
works. It's
Bora.
a organization thing. You
Hmm.
need to organization a life to be better in something.
True.
So hello, persons from the other
Hello.
room. Everything's okay. You like the conversation, Katiana?
Yes,
Yeah.
the conversation in the other room, it's very nice.
Yeah. Oh, wonderful. Maybe the other week I will appear in some rooms. So, Katiana, I have a question for you. What did your parents tell you about financing? Question number 7.
Uh, when I was a child, my parents don't speak about the money with me. I think the other generations, it's no common to speak about the money with the children's, with the childs. And I I have a little difficult for understand the money and the importance of the money in my life. And save money, it's very important. And for me, in the past, my parents don't speak with me, and now I speak with my daughter. And the other one, I say with the colleagues about this, the importance of speak with the children, and for the importance of the money, and save the money, and looking for your dreams, and save the money for this. I speak with my daughter every time about this, because it's
Oh, it's
important.
wonderful. Yeah, it's really important. Here in the main room, we talk that we talked about it. It's really, really important to children know about finances. In an easy way, of course, you not tell your children how to like manage cryptomoedas, but it's an easy way to explain. So thank you, Katiana. And Charles, the conversation flow better?
No. It was excellent. It was excellent. I think three person. It's amazing because we have a lot of time and talk with wise girls like Mariana and Katiana. It's amazing. It's easy to talk. Yeah. And one more great meeting for me. And talk about finance. It's good. It's good. It's exciting because we need and nowadays I think the world face a hard situation and it's too much related to finance. And in my humble opinion, we need to rethink about how the financial, how the money work. And I think it's helpful we talk more about. And right now, you already talk about teaching financial for kids, but we forgot to talk between us about finance. Adults need to talk more about finance too, in my opinion, of course. Yeah,
My opinion too. I guess everyone needs to talk about financing, like your own financing and the other person opinion about the financing in general. Like today, Ju and Bruna tell me a lot of tips, and I like it. I take mental notes, so it's lovely. I love. So Mariana, and about you, I have a question for you, by the way. What personal finance decision have you had to make recently?
The conversation was amazing. I could learn a lot with Katiana and Charles. And I was telling to them that last week actually, my husband and I we was talking about to go to Portugal next year. So we was to discuss about what is the best season to buy the tickets, or the best time to about the weather, And I think that it was this, to if we go or not to Portugal, and that's it.
Oh, Portugal, amazing. I want to know Portugal someday. I need to see you in Portugal. Okay, Mari.
Okay, thank you.
So guys, the conversation almost over, but I have a question, link on the chat. I put on the chat, I put again. It's for feedback, please. It's really wonderful for me to see your opinions. You want to see my meeting. 0, you hate me. 10, you love me. I always said that on my meetings. And yeah, that's it. Put your suggestions. Everything you want to see is anonymous. I can't see your name or everything. So it's necessary, really necessary for me, your feedback, okay? So thank you for this conversation. I enjoy a lot. 1 hour is not enough. And thank you, guys. Really thanks. So have a lovely day and see you in the next week. Bye.
Thank you.